brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Titans sideline, head coach Brian Callahan. These guys certainly playing with some confidence right now. 4-1 to start the season. His counterpart on the Raiders sideline, Pete Carroll. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Oh, good return up past the 30. Pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark it down officially at the 34. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming up with a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there. And things are starting to fall into place. And talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team is facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Gain on the play.
To throw, here's Ward. Open man downfield is Ridley. Touchdown, Titans! Calvin Ridley heading double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are on the board first here in Vegas. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this is good. Our score 7-0 Tennessee.
The score, Titans 7.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Get this out to the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time. Geno out to throw. A short throw caught by Bowers. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down
3rd and 4.
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's Smith. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they can't bring him down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the play.
That's good.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 4.
Now a timeout called for by the defense.
Down.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Swinging this out for Pollard. into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Tony Pollard, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Slide for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter. Raiders, just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
Now Smith. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Two players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Returnable here from the 38. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, Ward to the right side and caught by Alabama. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Titans first down.
Ward off the play fake. It's into the hands of Iomanner.
Complete to
They
Elliott.
work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Ward. He hits his target, Lockett. And they weren't able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Tennessee.
Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now Joey Slye for the point after. And it is now 21-0. So that drive of 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And they're
looking to put a drive together. Now Geno. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there and second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
In motion left goes Myers. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
A 1-yard gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope
6.
to move the chains. Smith now to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Jacoby Myers.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away.
It's 4th down.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now it's Lockett. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Titan football.
1st and 10.
The visitors' offense and their lineout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Titans' offense set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the 41. A 3-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he's blocked down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
10 yards. And the Las Vegas.
Throwing now is Gino. And he'll be hit as he releases it into that flag. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Smith throwing again. Pressure comes. And the Titans are throwing it down. Sebastian Joseph Day. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Ward.
It's now 2nd down.
Throw taken in by Conquo. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Titans.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
50-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. Well, we'll move right through the break then. Skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, here's Smith. Short completion, just 4 yards. And second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a Raider.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. So 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Smith. Under pressure, they got him again. Jeffrey Simmons. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
41-yard line.
After the run, Smith going to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Smith's pass.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Smith. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back in about the 37-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
A 54-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Having a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. Before they can get the punt away whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Out of the gun, Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Miles. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
2nd and 6. At the
shotgun snap for Smith.
39-yard line.
It's Myers. Well, the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You find something that's his training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again is Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Ashton Genty. A 9-yard touchdown Browns. And the Raiders are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and then you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Second and 5.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
On play action, Ward. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
A 53-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure if they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he stopped immediately there. Second and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and
Smith.
10 at the 21-yard line.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
And 10.
That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Man downfield is Johnson. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Now Smith.
First down.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down at the 25. Draymond Jones in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Now Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown, Jack Bash. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson. Up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So it's a win here for the Titans, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he led his guys on some important drives when they needed it most, and they're going to come away with the victory.
So for Tennessee, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jerry Jeudy. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Browns are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the man with the 0 across his chest, Calvin Ridley. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 54 yards for the score. The Titans win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. One more to tell you about, the Broncos and Jets. This one took place in London. And this is Garrett Wilson. They'll get it out to him left side, and then he'll take it the rest of the way. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Jets run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.